guys, it's Bobby. Check it out, the Dark Goddess Oracle Deck by Caitlin McCarthy. I am in love with this Oracle deck. Right from the font to the white backgrounds of the cards. It's something I don't normally like in my decks. I like black backgrounds on the cards, but this is just awesome. And what I mean by black backgrounds, this is my favorite Oracle deck. This is the Talisman Oracle. I like dark backgrounds on my cards. I don't mean wicked or evil. It's just a personal thing for when I'm pulling images. So, cost me $25, $24.99. The back of this deck talks about the stories of these goddesses who were maligned throughout history, and I am inclined to agree with that. Says this oracle deck is a celebration of women who were feared or ostracized across time. No matter where you are on your path of self-discovery, there's something in these cards for you. I love that. And thank you, Selena, Essence of the Moon, for turning me on to this lovely deck. Look at this. Even the box is cute. It's like negative to what I normally like. I'll show you what I mean. Like, this is the True Black Tarot. I like dark backgrounds on my cards. Okay. But this is almost the exact opposite of that. It's a white background with black. I did break into the deck instead of waiting for the unboxing. I was so excited to get it. So it's got 4-card spread, single card, 3-card. So we'll do the 3-card when we're done here and see what happens. So let's pick the first. Ayla, Virtue. The myth is Ayla is the Igbo goddess of the earth, mortality and fertility. She is the creator of the living and queen of the dead, who holds the souls of the dead in her sacred womb. She is a guardian of mortality and passes judgment on humans' actions. She punishes transgressions and misdeeds by sending her army of ants to attack those who break the rules. Ow. They attack in nightmares first, so the offender has the opportunity to reform their behavior. I'm sorry, I wasn't keeping it in camera. I got all into the ant story. That's pretty awesome. So, what the card means, be honest with yourself. You know in your heart what is right, even when it isn't easy. Take this time to reflect on the situation before rushing into action. Trust in your compassion, goodness, and integrity. Ayla is here to guide you on that virtuous path and remind you to come back to the righteous path if you stray. I love this deck. And now you're going to find out why. Look at, even the inside of the box has a deck. I love that. It's so cute. All right. I try not to move the table too much. I'm recording on my tablet today because it's an experiment to see how it looks. I've been having trouble with the color on my other camera. So, Ayla, Virtue. Look at the snake. Ame no Ozumi, Movement. One of my favorite stories. Amaterasu, the Japanese goddess of the sun, refused to come out of her cave, and Ame no Uzumi did some dancing to cheer her up and make her laugh. And in the dance, she showed her wahui, and it made the goddess laugh, and sunlight was restored. So I love that story. I really do. That's one of the reasons I'm irreverent. Like, kind of rough to take sometimes. And I just like to make people laugh. Aphrodite romance. Look at their eyes. Artemis, independence. Athena, wisdom. Baba Yaga, guidance. Mestet, sanctuary. Bridget, inspiration. Look, Joey. Caradwin, transformation. Chang'e, beauty. Circe, manifest. So here's what I did notice. Instead of the Greek version of the names, they're the Roman version of the names. So in the Greek stories, Circe would be Kirki. My cat's name is Circe. I named her after her. Dalnem, courage. Circe, manifest, by the way. Sorry, I don't know if I said that. Is it the next one? Yes. Dear woman, retribution. One of the Native American myths. She would punish men who strayed. There's more to it than that, but that's my favorite. Demeter, abundance, or Demeter. Durga, strength. If you'd like to learn more about the Hindu gods like Kali, Durga, check out Hunter Salazar's channel. He came on and was talking about Kali. Fascinating story. And I'm going to have him back on as soon as I can remember to get my ass in gear and send out emails for upcoming shows. I just seriously haven't found the time yet, guys. I'm surprised I made myself sit down to do this video. I'm gonna nurture. I love any of the goddesses, especially if they have a snake on them. Ereshkigal, boundaries. And love the Mesopotamian gods. I'm not sure how to say this. Istanalehi. Renewal. Freya. Complexity. Word. She's not just the wife of Odin, Yael. Hecate. Blessed, my goddess, are you. Look at that key. Hecate symbolizes crossroads. Again, with the Roman C instead of the K. Hell, judgment. Hinenue tepo, power. Huitaka, Indulgence. And if I'm pronouncing these wrongs, you guys, forgive me. Ishtar. Sexuality. I love that. Oh, Isis healing. Do you see why I'm digging this deck? I've had really good luck with decks recently. Maruta sent me a deck, and look at this, you guys. I did an unboxing video for it, but it looks just like the Ed Hardy clothes I used to wear. Tarot de El Dios de los Tres. This is Tarot of the God of Three. I dig this deck. I did not like the unboxing video, though. That's the reason I'm recording on my tablet. Izanami. Potential. Jutian. Shuanu. I don't know how to say that. Janu. Looks like I'll be doing a lot of Googling tonight. Strategy. Those look like Chinese epaulets, so at least I know where to start. Kali. Destruction. Hunter, if you're watching this, what do you think? And you know what, you guys? I realized on the last video, I think I called Hunter Hector or something like that. I apologize for that. My bad. In my defense, I smoke an awful lot of weed. Kokyangwoti. Connection. Look at the spiders. Luhan. Devotion. At first I thought she was wearing a sun hat. Lilith. Rebellion. Maman Brigitte. Harsh truths. Look at the veer in the back. Mami Wata. Good fortune. Manat. Destiny. Mad. Leadership. This deck is going to take me a while to learn. I want to do it justice. I'm so excited. Medusa. Protection. There's an aspect of Hecate called Hekate Gorgo, and which is a gorgon. Mingpo. Memory. Moana. Endurance. The Morgan. Righteous anger. I was just talking to somebody about righteous anger. When you know you're in the right and somebody else is wrong, it's okay to be angry. Well, it'll eat you up, but when you're in the right, you're in the right. Don't let anybody gaslight you or try to make light of how serious things are. The Morgan. Niriti. Misfortune. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it, right? Nuts. mystery. Oh, look at the little flying horsey. Nut. Fertility. Yeah, ancient Egyptian goddess. Come on. One card at a time. Nyx, darkness. A friend of mine works with Nyx. I've got a friend that pretty much works with most of these goddesses. At least one friend per goddess at least. I'm going to test that theory. I'm going to start making a list. Nyx, darkness. I love that card. I tell you what I don't like. I don't like the puffy clothes. I'm not into the whole goth thing, but ocean, self-love. I do have a friend that follows ocean. Oh yeah, fortitude. Pele, passion. I got one of those. I'm honored to have friends from so many paths. Persephone. She is one of my studies currently. Balance. Regana. Clarity. Ran. Upheaval. The artist is so freaking talented, you guys. Look at the boat inside. Rangda, fear. Santa Muerte. Ramon, Selena, Alexis, a couple of my other friends. Sedna. Depth. I don't know about that one. I have to check. It might be Sedna, but I don't think so. Sekhmet. Bravery. An aspect of the feminine that I just admire so much. The fierce, vicious side. She's a powerhouse. All of these goddesses are Skadi, Wild Heart. The Kaliak. Justice. He follows Kaliak. Rest. Latzolet Toro. Purification. I'm going to see if that's... What is that? I thought it was bark. I don't know. But we're going to find out. Yamaya, tranquility. Oh, how gorgeous. Yuki Onna, release. Zoya, journey. Is this the goddess that they had on, what is it? Neil Gaiman wrote it. American Gods. Was she one of the goddesses on there? All right. So let's... I haven't shuffled them yet. I don't want to shake the table and make the camera go all wonky. Here, watch, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, it's not moving. That's good. One. Ah, love it. A two. Let's see where this is going. And three. Mab. Leadership. Two out of three of these goddesses that I'm familiar with. So let's see what the book says about them, shall we? So Persephone, balance. What is the space? The space is, what do I need to know? How can that knowledge help me on the next step in my journey? Okay. So LMNO. Persephone. Persephone is encouraging you to be conscious of how you're balancing everything in your life. I was just talking about balancing everything in my life. Are there areas in your life that feel uneven? Look deeply into yourself with a light of honesty and accountability. That is the hardest thing to do, y'all. But it's necessary, and that's what shadow work is all about. Okay, so balance is about recentering and being able to see both the dark and the light sides. Take this time to correct and make any changes needed to find greater harmony. Word. Okay. Yuki Onna. Oh, look at, there's the artist. She looks fascinating. I can't wait to send her a fan letter. It's one of my favorite things to do, you guys. If an artist, their cards do something to your spirit, let them know. They really appreciate it. Now is the time to release, control, and open yourself to change. You've been holding on too tightly to an idea or a situation that needs to be released. You're being challenged to let go of the old and familiar and face the fear of the unknown. A new chapter is beginning. Yuki Onna whispers to you to surrender to the mysteries of life. Okay, so what was this space again? What do I need to heal? How do I focus on improving myself and my life? So, by releasing the old and embracing the new. Okay. And the third space is, what action can I take to empower myself? How can I best advocate for myself? Leadership. I already know what that one is. Nobody's going to do it for me, so I've got to. I can't wait for other people, especially, the older I get. Is it time to assume your role as leader? Mab is directing you to embrace your power and use it to serve a greater good. I'm trying. I am. You're capable of inspiring and motivating others. I try. Push away doubts of your qualifications. Imposter syndrome, you guys. Selena and I were just talking about how this plagues even the best people's. I was joking about saying I'm a Leo. I try to shine and shine my light for other people to see. Focus on how you best your skills and knowledge, accumulated knowledge to best help others. Yes, teach and serve those around you. I'm trying. I believe in service. Stand tall in your decisions and know that your strength will lead your group to victory. Okay, so this tracks more than you guys know. I love this deck. Do you have this deck? Do you use this deck? What did you think about this deck? I love this story. Depending on what tale you hear, her husband was given a pill of immortality. Long story, but while he was out, depending on which tale you hear, she either swallowed it herself and became immortal, or somebody broke in, and to hide it, she put it in her mouth and accidentally swallowed it. Either way, she became immortal and took up residence on the moon and became the goddess of the moon. I'm going to digging into these stories. I really am. All right, you guys. I'm going to stop staring at this deck. Let me know what you think. All right. This is the Dark Goddess Oracle deck by Caitlin McCarthy. Love you guys. See you on the next video. Bye.